So talking about the regulation, one regulation around, FNOs, the derivative markets. Everybody is talking about that whether it's a over-regulation or not. But one thing the experts are saying about that, this could hurt volumes because the way it is designed, it's skewed in favor of large institutional investors. But of course, SEBI is coming from the point of view of retail investors, because you have studies talking about 90% retail investor losing money. How are you seeing this? What is your assessment at this point of time? And do you see that it's an over-regulation when it comes to derivative segment?
In the derivative segments, we had some issues around it when we studied this matter, and we put it out as this report also in public domain, where we said is at least 9 out of 10 small investors were actually losing money. The question is that whether the particular methodology which they were deploying was good enough, whether there was proper education. And we found that there was a particular problem in terms of, index options on the expiry day. I think that is where we find it was truly distortionary. The purpose of F&O market, which is also a very important market, is to hedge risks and also help price discovery. So to that extent, I think the market does that job. The derivative market is really important market. But sometimes I think if the distortions come in form of a particular way that we are looking at it. So therefore, we put out a consultation paper saying that, when we need to change the metrics, the risk metrics, where for options, in terms of risk metrics, we were having apples and oranges issue. We were, summing up, different components like futures and options. They're slightly different. And options, we were not counting the delta. And that delta is now, we intend to bring in so that we know exactly, how the, everyone understands what the risks are. And there are also certain things about the limits that was prescribed and some manner in which it will be done. The number of days where the index options were restricted, weekly expiries were restricted to 2 days. So these measures were really trying to take it from the point of view of holistically, not really trying to, unduly throttle the market, but to make it more this thing and improving the systemic nature of the market. So we have received a large number of 800 odd comments have been received, and we are seized of the situation, and soon we will come out with the clearer regulations around it.
Do we see guidelines soon, maybe in next board meeting?
Yes, these are the things that we can do. You don't require a board meetings for it, approval. This is something which we can handle based on the position paper that was put out and the comments which we received. A considered view will be taken.